it's the right of lover and beloved. Well, my darling, that's you and me. Come and breathe into me. Breathe all of me. Let's get lost in ecstasy. I know you wanna feel that peace inside. This I know, 'cause I catch your tears when you cry at night. Oh, my love, you gotta give, go out and serve, and then you'll know how it feels to be in heaven on earth. Oh, love me if you want, hate me if you want, vilify me if you want. I don't give a damn. Mhm. Wherever you.
All right, beautiful beings of Red Lotus. I am so honored to be with you tonight and to share a little bit of what is present. So please let me know if you can hear me okay, if my speaker is working. I'm streaming from Zoom. I have my microphone, so I'm hoping everybody can hear me. So, hi Lori, I'm watching the live on my phone, just a little bit below, so I can see. Okay, so I am assuming I am heard. So let me know if I cannot be heard. I am burning a little bit of sage. Okay, perfect. Thank you so much. So good to be in this space finally. This beautiful time. Yeah, I'm burning the sage, which was a gift from my sister. Yeah, so welcome. So honored to be here tonight and to dive a little bit deeper into the meaning of the equinox, what it feels like, how we can connect a little bit deeper into the rhythm of the earth. So if you're watching me live now or watching on replay, welcome, and I invite you to say hello and as well maybe write in what is alive for you now. What are you experiencing? What are you shifting through? What are you transforming through? I just came out of a 3-day virtual online retreat for my sisterhood that I am in, that's supporting me, Temple Body Arts with Sophia Tom, and I still feel like I'm in the days of so much empowerment and magic and finding the balance, connecting to the harmony. And the equinox is all about that, is finding the harmony within. So to begin our time together, I invite you to have a little invocation with me. Maybe place your hands on your heart space, on your chest, on your belly, on your legs, just anywhere in your body, and to feel your body to feel your presence, to feel yourself now, today, as we gather to just to trust, as I am fully trusting in the divine guidance, having experienced the darkness and the light, we can connect deeper to either side. If we're only connecting to the light and we're unfamiliar with the dark and we are afraid of the dark, how can we fully find that harmony, that inner sacred union, that inner sacred marriage of balance, of co-creating our lives and creating our dreams into reality? So I invite us all to just come inward, placing your hands on the heart and connect to the deeper realms of your being, deeper realms of your inspiration, the invocation of who you are, the invocation of your soul, and connecting to the musings of all that surrounds you, the musings of nature, the waxing half moon, the beautiful sun, the rain, the fires, the storms, whatever is present in the world or for you separately, in connecting to the mysterious ways, the mysterious mythical language of your soul, your own muse, your own poetry that flows through you, connecting to the poetry of all the poets who wrote about the unknown, connecting to this beautiful waxing moon. She speaks the divine language of the soul. When we connect to nature in so many ways, connecting to the dreamer, connecting to the maiden, to the mother, to the lover, to the warrior, to the wise woman, to the wild woman, to the queen, to that sovereign center, however you see yourself, feeling into the unshakable trust in the divine, the mystical dancer of arts and of inspiration, as we come to honor and acknowledge the light and the dark in this balance. As the darkness now begins to grow and the darkness now begins to envelop the light in the embrace of this fertile, dark energy and wisdom of the womb, of the void, of the cave, that deep, dark, most attractive part of who we are. And as we gather today and this night, we invoke the wisdom of the darkness. We invoke the wisdom of the balance that is now growing a little different, and the light is growing a little smaller, and we can connect to the veil that is thinning during this time, and we can connect to this beautiful archetype of the darkness as the queen of death, as the queen of the underworld, the queen of the earth in all her forms, as Inanna. And Inanna is the queen of light, the queen of heaven and earth, the queen of, she's the Venus. She's the star, she's the morning star, she's the evening star. She loves the people of the earth. She comes unto the earth as light. She brings the light and prosperity and abundance and the lusciousness, and her heart is broken and she's in search of her dark sister, Ereshkigal. And she's in search to heal her broken heart. And she knows that her broken heart, in all the light that she is, needs the darkness to be healed. And so she goes on that beautiful search for the sacred why. The sacred why is her heart broken. So this is that time when we approach the darkness, when we slow down and we tap into the wise wisdom within us, the wisdom of the crone, the wisdom of the wild woman that has seen it all, the wild woman that is now wise, that she gets to sit back and watch her life unfold in so many mysterious, transformational ways. And we, during this time, can connect to that dark power of the mother, the dark power of the earth, the ultimate transformation and transmutation through the dark time, through the release in the darkness of all that no longer serves us, as we go down and into ourselves, and we prepare ourselves and we put on the beautiful jewels that we're ready to offer into the darkness, because we can hear the cry deep within the dark, the cry that we turn towards, the cry of the darkness that has been misunderstood for so long, the cry of our shadows that we have ignored for so long because we are simply scared or uncomfortable to acknowledge them, to see them. And so we descend down and in and into the fertile earth and into the tomb, which is the womb, calling upon us, calling upon the Queen of Death, invoking that wisdom within us, and allowing yourself to consciously trust, to consciously surrender the divine guidance and the experience of embracing the dark and to find the harmony. And so I invite you and I welcome you to tune into your body and to see what is alive and to feel into this natural way of your being. And our whole journey will just unfold in a natural, inspirational way. Hello, Kim. Welcome, Kim and Lori, and anyone who's watching on replay. I'm Anya Devi. I am here in service to the divine. I am here in service to the divine mother, goddess, earth. I am here to be the priestess of the divine wisdom, of the elements and the directions and the divine guidance that comes through me, to be the healing vessel, to be the conduit of whatever healing comes through me. I am here to fully reawaken and to release all the limiting stories of my life, as well as help you to let go of all the stories, all the limiting beliefs and thinking that are keeping you small, that are keeping you frozen in so many ways. And I'm here to remind you of who you truly are, that divine essence of the goddess, whether you see yourself as the divine or you see yourself as a force, an energy, a being, a beautiful human being in this body. I'm here to serve you in however way that I can, trusting the divine guidance through me. So before we go a little bit deeper into the equinox, I want to first speak a little bit about the 8 festivals and holidays throughout the year. I only have this wheel to show you. This is the zodiac sign wheel that I have. And it's, you know, I begin my year in November 1st, which is here, and then it goes around the wheel. So the wheels that I work with layer with so many other things, with the directions and the elements and the chakra system and the moon phases, and also these beautiful 8 festivals, and also the archetypes throughout each month. Each sun has and holds an archetype that I resonate with. So the 8 festivals that I just want to tell you a little bit about are spread out throughout the entire year. And I will just begin with telling you a little bit with Samhain. Samhain is basically Halloween in the modern traditions. Samhain is a way to honor death. It's a witch's new year, and some begin this new year in the dark. It's an incredible way to initiate yourself and begin in the dark. In this place, we tap into the wise woman. We tap into the wild woman who is free. She's experienced it all. She's free in all of her expression. She's no longer needs to explain herself to anyone. She's no longer is afraid, and she's fully watching her life as it unfolds. And the same with the wild woman. She's wild and she's in control. She's wild that she runs next to the wolves and her own spirit animals. And she carries the medicine bag, the tool bag within her own body. She doesn't need any tools. She doesn't need any props. She carries the wisdom within. So in this place, amazing, Kim, I love it. I'm a witch and I have been practicing for almost a year. So beautiful, yes. I love feeling it. Because when we know, we know. When we know that something resonates within us, it's almost like awakening to those ancient memories. And these festivals were really new to me about 4 years ago. And as I moved through my own practices throughout the year, we really connect to the rhythm. So the rhythm of Samhain is to slow down and honor the spirits, the death, the messages, our own inner ability to compost, to release all that no longer serves us. And the crone, the wise woman, she turns into this deep rest and contemplation. And so then we move into December, and that's Christmas time in the modern world. And in the ancient times, this is called Yule or winter solstice. This is the time when the maiden goddess conceives, a conception of a miracle, of a dream, the seed that is planted, the light that is born, the light that is reborn. In the winter solstice, we come to the darkness being the biggest and the light being the smallest. And as it unfolds, the light is being reborn from the darkness, from the void, like the universe is reborn. You know, in the traditions now, the humanity celebrates many things, and the main thing is the birth of the Son of God. And it came from the ancient celebration of the sun, the son of the goddess that is born as light from the dark point, the darkest point of the night. The light is actually reborn. And so we celebrate the light. And then we come into February, and there's a celebration of Imbolc, and it's the quickening of the maiden, the quickening of the earth, the stirring of the earth, the stirring of the seeds that we've planted, and they begin to come back. And this is the time when I can't remember this animal that people say, if you see this animal on this day, the spring comes soon. I can't remember it, but that's the one. And so there is also spring equinox sometime in March. Sometimes it's in April, celebrated, and that's what, Easter. So Easter is celebrated the resurrection, and it's the birth of the maiden into the world, the birth of the inspiration, the awen, the springtime, when we awaken in the morning and we see the beautiful sun, and it comes, and this is when the light and the dark come together in equal amount, in harmony, just the opposite of the fall equinox, which is happening now, currently. So it is the rebirth, the resurrection of our inspiration, the awen, the seed that we planted at Beltane when we conceived our dream. And so then there is Beltane, and that this is time of May. And this is the symbol of bleeding for women, bleeding unto the earth, and also embracing that raw, authentic, sexual, sensual part of who we are as any being, honoring our lovers and honoring that inner lover, and finding the dance that we can dance upon the fires and ignite our own passion and make love to not only our beloved, but to our own self, to make love to our dreams and to what we are calling into the world. And because the light is again growing, and it's growing and having that momentum. And then there's comes summer solstice in June. It's celebrated in so many ways, and this means the fertility of the mother, the fertility of the wholeness and the fullness of being pregnant with our dream, being pregnant with our desires, with what we're ready, like the garden, we're gardening, we're taking care of the garden, and celebrating that fertility of the mother. Summer solstice, the light is the longest and the dark is the shortest, and the light holds the dark in her embrace. And then they begin to again separate and equal out. There is a festival of llamas in August, and it celebrates the abundance of the mother goddess. This is where we begin to harvest our gardens. We begin to collect, whatever we're planting, the fruits and the vegetables, and we give so much gratitude to the abundance of the earth, the abundance of the mother goddess, and the mother goddess is the earth. And also just that powerful feminine divine energy within each one of us, whether you're a man or a woman, you have that power of creation and abundance and bringing forth what we dream about. And then there is autumn equinox, fall equinox, which is happening now today, and it's the energy of mother turning into crone, a deep time of gratitude of gathering again our harvest, the second harvest festival, honoring the light and the night equally in this balance, in this harmony, finding this within us. And, you know, throughout this whole year, we go out and we put our feet into the earth and we touch the plants and we hear the birds and we see the animals. Wherever we are, we see beautiful sunsets. I'm watching this beautiful pink, rose pink and blue sky out of my window right now. And I have so much gratitude for this earth to providing us with these natural tools, with this natural way of our being, of connecting to all the ways that the earth is supporting us and gives us these resources to take a look at our own life and see how are we transforming. And so this is the time of honoring the harmony, honoring the going deeper into the cronehood and into the poise and the union between the two beloveds within, the light and the dark. And from this moment, the darkness almost swiftly takes over the light. And I used to dread the dark time in my life. I used to dread the fall and the winter and the cold, and realizing now how truly healing it is, and how incredibly poetic it is, and how often it is so sad and a little bit overwhelming and a little bit scary. And this is when we remember who we are and we turn to the north and we invite and we invoke the guardians, the gatekeepers of the north, of the element and the medicine of the earth. We go into this beautiful place of the sacred dreamer and of the silent stillness, into the deep dark earth, and we recognize her seasons, and we feel into the stones, into the bones, inside the caves, in the very center of our being, in the very center of the mountains, in the dark tourmaline sky. We seek the treasures, we seek the deep rooting system that will anchor us into our deep knowing, the memories of the north, the memories of the earth, what it feels like to live close to the earth, to be connected to the earth in her light and her dark, how we can go deep inside this cave of the heart and into the truth of who we are. And then we turn to the east and we remember the east, and we remember this swift, gentle movement into the maiden, into the air, into this beautiful medicine, the element of air. And we invite the gatekeepers and the guardians of the east to bring this medicine of inspiration, of never doubting ourselves, to never dreading any season, because each season brings the medicine that we so need. And we can stop denying ourselves this healing darkness as we consciously descend with inspiration, with guidance of our own womb wisdom, of our own medicine, to be guided into the darkness. And we connect to the south. We remember to turn into this powerful energy of the warrior, of the fire, of the fires of transformation, of transmutation, alchemizing all that we have into fire, and turning this energy into gold and setting the soul on fire and becoming unstoppable and becoming courageous and brave to march into the dark when it comes and to enter the unknown where we know we can release here into the darkness, into the fire of our own hearts. We can unshackle the chains. We know we can melt everything away. We can turn everything to ash, and we know we can rise from this ash in our innermost unshakable trust into this alchemical journey of the soul, this deep, dark journey of the soul. And then we also turn to the West. In the West, we remember this time of the fall, when the South is, for me, possibly feels like summer, the East feels like spring, the North feels like winter, the West feels like fall. And we invoke in this place the waters, the medicine of the waters, of all the oceans and rivers and waterfalls. And we purify this water within our own bodies so that we are free to flow, so that we're free to soften all the sharp edges, and so that we begin to flow into this ocean of love and begin to churn this ocean of love, this ocean of life within us, dissolving in it any shame, any blame, any guilt, any loss, any abuse, any oppression, anything that has ever constricted us in our true way of being, of who we are. May we purify all that we are. And then we turn also to the beautiful celestial beings. We remember above all the bodhisattvas and all the divine beings, the flying dakinis, the star shimmering people, and the planets, and the sun and the moon, and the falling stars, and the Milky Way, and just that cosmic galactic wisdom out there. And we ask for this wisdom to abide with us in this place now, to bless us so that we may receive the light, so that we may receive this new light body, to connect to this crystallization of our dreams into this new light body that we can use to manifest anything we desire. And we go into the earth and we bow deeply and touch the earth and give so much gratitude for support as we go deep towards our truth, towards the healing, towards our womb, into the subconscious, unconscious waters of depth within us. We are no longer afraid to dive deeper than the surface level. And we connect to all beings, we connect to the crystal matrix and the ancient wisdom of our ancestors and of the times when we all were healers and we all connected to the rhythms of the earth. And we remember who we are. And then also this beautiful sovereign center that you are, this body, this person, this physical matter. This, you are that innermost darkness, the innermost lightness, and the innermost cave of your being that holds the holy grail of the feminine code of the divine, this dark, mysterious, innermost wisdom of the heart, of your dream, of your birthright. And I would love to just sing a song right now in this moment to honor the goddess Earth, to honor the divine goddess within, to know that she's sacred, she's fully present within you, she's available in however form you see her. in however way she shows up for you. Yeah, I would love to sing this song and then maybe do a goddess blessing together. And I invite you to just feel into what is present, what goddess energy is present for you. And if anything is present, please write it in. Isis Astarte Diana Hecate Demeter Kali Inanna Isis Astarte Diana Hecate Demeter Kali Inanna. We all come from the mother, and to her we shall return like a drop of rain flowing to the ocean. I would love to share this beautiful goddess blessing with you right now. I invite you to bless yourself, bless the parts of your body that I will be naming, and just tune into your own divine essence of who you are. Bless me, Mother, for I am your daughter. Bless my eyes that I may see you in all things. Bless my nose that I may breathe in your essence. Bless my ears that I may hear your song and all of nature. Bless my throat that I may always speak my truth. Bless my heart that I may give and receive of your love. Bless my breasts formed in strength and beauty. Bless my womb space, the center of my creativity. Bless my yoni that I may always give birth to my dreams. Bless my knees that I may remember humbleness and also empowerment. Bless my feet that I may walk my own true path. Bless my wings so I may fly upon my dreams. Bless my hands that I may create beauty, harmony, and healing whatever I touch. And swirl your hands all around you. There is no part of me that is not of the goddess. And so it is. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. And I invite you now to call your name, to remember who you are in this moment of your life, to remember yourself, to remember your most authentic, raw, true self in this moment as you connect to the balance, as you connect to the harmony, as you connect to the sacred union. And allow yourself this instant repatterning and instant reawakening and instant hearing of your inner power, of your energy, this new light body, to live a life in a new paradigm, to let this message find you in however way it will, consciously or subconsciously, taking a look inside and speak inward your name. Connect to the voice of your divine silence within, of quietude, of listening to what is being transmitted, reawakened to you now in this moment. There's so many who are waiting to hear from you on both sides. And in this time of the dark time, There are so many guides that are waiting to whisper to you their messages and their secrets and their wisdom as you look within and you see your own mystery, your own majestic, multi-dimensional being. Allow yourself to shock yourself, allow yourself to inspire yourself, assist yourself in your own ascension of your own vibration. Be the momentum of light that is aligning inside of you, transforming you as you constantly align in the flow of this light and love through the darkness. You penetrate and feel the space within yourself so that you may be that conduit of consciousness to others. As the mind stops the dialogue and you are now abiding in this moment of here and now, crystallized and pure in all your actions that are fully aimed at co-creation of all that is good for the planet, of all that is good for humanity and all living beings. You consciously now enter into this new world of light and love and harmony. You are in the space of love and light. You radiate love and light. And in your presence, the world transforms, and in your presence, the world heals. In all your authentic expressions, your divine soul shines and speaks the truth of what you are here to deliver through this time, through this darkness. You are the infinite flow of light and love and transformation. All matter around you transforms in the light of your being as you co-create a new world, a new universal goodness, love and abundance. May all worlds be blessed, all dimensions, all planes of eternal existence. May there be strength and power of divine source in all of our ways, in all of our worlds and realms. And so it is. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. Tuning into that beautiful divine expression of who you are, remembering that you are your own wings of the heart to bring you up, to ascend you up through these dark times that we're entering in our seasons. And of course, I just want to mention on the other side of the world, it's the opposite. Now there is a spring equinox and the light begins to grow into the summertime as we go into the winter time. All the festivals are straight across from each other and we celebrate each one. We celebrate the harmony of the light and the dark, and then we celebrate the dark and we celebrate the light, and they celebrate each other and they support each other and they flow and ebb with each other. And it's harmony and it's intimacy and it's that divine commitment and devotion to who we are, to remember that we are the children of this earth. And she gives us this gift of light and dark and experience. And I'm so honored to share a little bit of this with you today. Please let me know what you've received. If there is a message, an inspiration, a transmission for your own soul to be inspired to connect a little bit more. Gratitude is so powerful. I just recently wrote a little piece. I was just feeling into gratitude, how the gratitude, as Dr. Joe Dispenza teaches us, the gratitude for the future is what will bring us up and out from our ashes. Sometimes the gratitude of the past may also keep us frozen and owed. The feeling of owing someone a debt of gratitude can keep us frozen. So when we liberate ourselves and begin to feel the gratitude for the dream that we are already living in the energy field. And so thank you so much for being here. I love the diverse community. Magic is afoot, connecting to the earth in all the ways that we can. Yes. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lori. Thank you, Kim, for being here. I love that you're laying in the grass. Yeah, so grateful for this space. So much freedom to express here anything we like in the online space, in the sacred technology, in the sacred portal. And thank you for creating this space. We are the light houses, the guardians, the gatekeepers of the earth, that create the sanctuaries. Whether it's a sanctuary, whether it's called a sanctuary, whether it's called a temple, whether it's called a group, a community. We are truly here to remind each other of who we are, to walk each other home, to know that we're not alone, and to transform, to witness, and to remember that we are divine. Thank you so much, Lori. Thank you, everybody. Yeah, I was recently inspired today to work a little deeper with shadow work and make it a little bit an easy shadow work journey. I am creating a journey with Inanna. It's a beautiful goddess that I mentioned that goes to meet her sister. And it's a beautiful tribute to the dark sister within, who is crying in her calling of the soul that is currently being reborn for all of us. So I'll share a little bit more about that. So please follow me, friend me. I would love to connect more and deeper. I would love to share more about other festivals as well. So thank you so much. If there's any reflections, please comment, and I will be back to respond and connect. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So many blessings. May all of our practices truly be devoted to the benefit of all living beings. The most selfless practice we can do for the world is to heal ourselves and to be that vibrational frequency into the world in all that we are. I love you so much, Lori. You are also amazing. Thank you, Kim, for your presence, and Lori, and many blessings to all. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace to all. Mm.